Welcome to Kids A-Cookin', where kids come first and cooking is fun. I'm Karen, and today we have Meredith helping us on the show. Meredith does a lot of cooking, don't you?
Yes.
What do you like to make best?
I like to make sugar cookies.
Well, today we're going to make a great recipe called French toast sticks. And the very first thing you do whenever you get started in the kitchen is wash your hands. Now, we've already done that, but you be sure you do that at home before you get started. The next thing on this recipe that you need to do is preheat the oven to 350 degrees. And we've already got our oven preheated, so you need to do that before you get started. This recipe is real simple. It calls for 4 slices of whole wheat bread, and each piece you need to cut into 4 strips. So I'm going to let you do a couple, and I'll do a couple, okay?
Okay.
We can just use these knives here. Thank you. And the best way to do it is to start just by cutting down the middle, cut them in half, and then each half you can cut in half. Now we're using a serrated knife, but you could also use a pizza cutter for smaller children. That would be a fast way to get this done without tearing up the bread too much, because you don't want to shred it. You want to have nice slices. Okay, we each have those cut into 4 pieces, so that gives us 16 strips in all for this recipe. Now we have 2 tablespoons of milk in this bowl. We're each going to add an egg, okay?
Okay.
We're going to use this custard cup. You go ahead and break yours, and you're going to break it into the custard cup before you add it to your milk so that you're sure not to get any eggshell into it. Okay, you can just throw that underneath here. I'll take it. You go ahead and dump that into the milk. Add your egg to the milk. And then I'll add mine. You did a great job. You've broken a few eggs in your time, haven't you?
Yes.
You want to add mine there too?
Sure.
Okay, then we need to whisk these together till it's frothy. You can go ahead and use this whisk, or you could even use just a fork at home. Either way, just simple. That's okay. Cooking's sometimes a messy business, isn't it? You just want to whisk it together with the milk so it's kind of bubbly. Go ahead and get a little stir on that. It's a lot of mixture in there, isn't it?
Yes. With a small bowl, it's hard.
Yeah, but you want it in there so you can dip your bread in there. You don't want it too spread out. Okay, that looks great. Now we've got our cooking sheet here, and we've already sprayed it with cooking spray. We have some done. We're just going to add to that. Let me set this out of the way. Let's each dip just a couple of these in here.
Okay.
You can just use your fingers. Just dip it in there like that. Pull it out, lay it on the sheet. You said you've made these before only with whole pieces of bread, right? You lost part of yours, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's kind of hard.
If it falls apart, that's okay. Tastes the same.
Yeah.
Put those on your baking sheet. And we're going to put these in the oven and bake them for about 12 minutes. They should look dry and have a golden appearance when you get them out, not shiny. And then be sure on this recipe after you're done that you wash your hands again, because we have this raw egg on our hands and we want to be sure and get that off so you don't get sick. We're going to let these bake, and we'll be back to try them in just a minute. This recipe uses the same ingredients as French toast cooked on the stove. But by putting it in the oven instead of on the stovetop, we have saved some precious minutes in the morning. Just pop the baking sheet in the oven, set the timer, and continue getting ready or getting your kids ready. You could even use this time to get those lunches packed. No need to stand over a skillet and cook. You will enjoy the delicious flavor of French toast without the hassle. Plus, the convenience and appeal of a finger food will entice your children to eat a meal that might otherwise be skipped. With a sprinkle of powdered sugar and cinnamon, these French toast sticks are ready to eat. For more information about this recipe and helpful hints to make cooking easier, visit our website at kidsacookin.ksu.edu. And when you do, be sure to check out our We Need Your Help section. It could be worth your while. We'll see you next time on Kids A-Cookin'.